Hey everyone, welcome to our Monday night call. We usually have our calls on Thursday nights, but tonight we are having a call on Monday night because we were both busy on Thursday and we had a lot of questions that we wanted to get answered before we came to you guys. And so I've got Shannon McCumber here with me, Emerald Ambassador. Shannon, say hey.
Hey everybody.
And my name is Jana Garcia and I'm a Diamond Ambassador. And we are coming to you today because we have been just inundated with excitement and work, and we love it. And we're so excited to be working as hard as we have been for the last week because it just means that our team is in full momentum, and we're so excited about that. And so we're just going to share some things with you guys, and we kind of have a little outline to go for. We're not going to be speaking on different things. We're just kind of going to discuss topics that we talked about before so that we can bring you guys some information that we have that you may not have, and things that we want you to know. So first of all, the thing we're so excited about is our new Slim. Me and Shannon, along with a lot of other members on our team and other teams, went to the big reveal, which was not last Saturday, but the Saturday before. And many of you probably watched it on live stream. Hopefully you did. And if you
saw us.
They saw us. And if you didn't, you can still watch the recording, which is so cool because have you watched the recording, Shannon?
Yes.
It's so cool because after they play the first video, we're the first people that they show on the camera.
Right.
So, we didn't know it, but people were texting us going, "We see you on TV. We see you on TV." So it was really fun and exciting. And me and Shannon were there, and we were just like looking at each other like, "Oh my gosh, what is this?" Because neither one of us had any clue. Well, we had clues, but we didn't know what it was. And we were just like, we wanted to just scream at each other because we just could feel the excitement just in our bodies were just like welling up, and we couldn't take it. Everybody in the room they had the timer going down, and we were just all like, oh my gosh, time is standing still because we could not take the excitement any longer. But and they did not disappoint us because we didn't know what to expect. We didn't know what this is going to be. We didn't know for sure if it was going to be a product. We were assuming that it was a product, but we weren't sure. And so when they told us, we were just kind of shocked. We just like, I mean, never in my wildest dreams did I think that they would come out with a new Slim of all things like that.
Right.
That's been our thing. You know, the Slim is our thing. And so for them to totally change it and make it to what it is now is just, I mean, it's been blowing my mind all week long. And Shannon, I'm sure you've been feeling the same.
Oh, I'm absolutely thrilled. That day, it was so exciting because, you know, when my very first convention was convention in Dallas in 2014, and I can remember the opening session. And if you've never been to convention before, and this is your first year this year going to convention, you will be so excited. But my very first convention, when we were there, they had violinists coming in from all over the auditorium, and they came in and they were playing, and you can actually Google it and find it, that opening ceremony on YouTube, and it's amazing to even watch. But the whole reason I'm saying that is because the energy in that room on that particular day was palpable. I mean, you could feel it just standing there. You could feel the energy coming off of every single person in that room, and why we were all there, and we were so excited. But that day in Dallas, and Jana will attest to this, it was that same type of energy that was filling that entire room. I mean, because everybody was like on edge and excited, and anticipation was building, and we had no idea on earth what it was going to be. We had clues, but nothing. I did not anticipate a new Plexus Slim, a reformulated Slim. I mean, so I was thrilled, excited. I loved it. So it was exciting, I think, and it's a huge, like they said, it's a game changer. It really is. And then now, having taken the product for over a week, I'm telling you, this is the stuff. It's amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. I feel the same way. That's exactly how I felt there is just seeing that anticipation was just like that convention that you're talking about. So what makes the Slim different? We've had about a week and a day to kind of listen to everything we could get our hands on, watch videos, hear stories, try the product for ourselves, hear product testimonies from people that we know that have been taking it since we started, hear testimonies of people that have taken it for the 3 months, the testers, and really, you know, Shannon can share what she's learned because we haven't had a chance to talk that much the last week. We've both been just extremely busy and happy to be so. But just what I've taken away from it is that they have added gut health with the Slim. And that's basically what they've done. They have added a prebiotic to the Slim that it didn't have before. So it still has all the same great stuff that it had in it before, but they've added a prebiotic. Well, what I found out in the last week is that what a prebiotic does is it feeds the good bacteria, and then our ProBio 5 comes in and kills the bad bacteria and has an antifungal as well. So they work together to create optimal gut health. So we just thought our guts were healthy before.
Right.
Now we're like at a whole new level of gut health. So that means we're going to see a whole new level of results. So that's kind of what I've taken away from the week. What about you, Shannon?
You know, what I've always liked about our products is that in some of our products we do have polyphenols, you know, and that goes in and helps with inflammation and building up the body. And, you know, when they came in and they added the XOS, and that's the prebiotic that they added. And XOS is the xylo-oleosaccharides. So try to say that 3 times fast. Xylo-oleosaccharides. But that is XOS. And the exciting thing is that it's not just a prebiotic. And when they said they created something that's not out there, and that's why they're putting a patent on it, because they took the XOS and then married it with the polyphenols that we already have in the Plexus Slim. This has created basically a superfood for our gut. It has gone in and created this amazing superfood to fill our gut, to put all the good stuff in and get rid of the bad stuff. So that's what I love about it, is that Plexus is, I mean, we are ahead of the game here, people. When people are like, you know, well, you know, it's just the Slim. No, it's not just the Slim, and they didn't just add a prebiotic. What they did is they added a prebiotic to go right along with our polyphenols, which creates a superfood for our gut and to enhance that microbiome that they've been talking about. I'm telling you, this is, and having done my studying for my personal trainer exam and doing all of that and seeing all this going together, because I've been studying a little bit about the biome and how it works. And so now to know that they've done this, it's like, this is huge, especially since I'm a green. I love all the details, the information. So it was like, woohoo!
And I'm a red, so I'm just seeing everybody get excited about their business again.
Right.
And so I'm just all happy too. And I do have some green in me too. So all the research that's going on and that has gone on with this is really exciting. What we're excited about is some of the testimonies that we've heard just within the last week from people that we personally know. And until you have somebody that you know or yourself on it where you can actually know for sure that you trust that person, it's kind of hard to really have that. But over the course of the last week, I've just heard just story after story after story of people saying things like that their appetite is suppressed, that they can't finish a meal, that they're feeling better, they have more energy, whatever that is. There's just been so many things. We have different chats. We have a chat going of people that were at the big reveal with us on our team. And I think, Shannon, every single person in that group has had a really great things to say about
absolutely
on it. And so that's really great. My sister, who is a very big time skeptic and has been with us since the very beginning. She loves the products, but she hasn't really been able to lose a lot of weight. She loves the product already, and she keeps every day. She's like, I don't know if this is going to go away, but right now I'm feeling really good and I'm not having the cravings. She's a Diet Coke addict. And she said, she has one Diet Coke and that's all she wants, where usually she drinks it all day long. And that was even with the original Slim. So we're hearing just great things, which has got us really excited. I mean, I'm hearing stories of when I'm on the call for customer service and just in general talking to other jewels and other diamonds, I'm hearing people say that people are coming back. And then my own ambassadors that maybe have quit a while. I mean, so many people are like coming back in droves. So that's why it's so important for you guys to know what to do at this point with this information, with this new product. And that's kind of what we want to talk to you about mainly is, first of all, you need to make sure that everyone that knows that you're doing Plexus, because people are going to hear about it, especially people who have tried it before. They're going to know that we've got a new product. And for instance, I have a friend that, she might be on the call, but I have a friend that works at a dental office, and we were talking earlier today, and there's another girl that's a patient there that came in and gave 7-day samples to all the people there. And she's like, wait a minute, I work here and I do Plexus. So, I mean, you have to make sure that everyone that you do life with knows that you're doing Plexus, because people are coming out of the woodwork to try this product. So private messaging people, posting it on your Facebook, calling people, texting people, everyone that you know needs to know that you do Plexus and that you're there for them when they're ready to try this.
Absolutely. And what's funny is that I have never been a big, pushy person. I always wait for the opportune time to come up in conversation and what have you. And it does come up. I mean, I've had somebody that I've been friends with, my daughter's in 4th grade, and our daughters, this lady that I'm referring to, our daughters have been in the same grade since 1st grade. So we've known each other for 3 years. And we were at field day this week, and her and her husband, they said, so how's that new Slim? Because we're friends on Facebook. And I said, it's awesome. I said, I love it. I said, it's delicious. I said, would you like to try it? And they go, oh, well, we do Herbalife. And I was like, well, that's okay. It doesn't mean you can't try the new Slim. So then I handed them both a stick of Slim. I'm like, why can't you try it? There's you signed something that says you can't try something else. And so, I just handed it to them, let them try it. I mean, I'm not out. I'm out 2 packs of Slim, but then what if they decide they like it better than what they're doing now? Because we all know it's better. What?
You never know. You never know.
But yeah, I mean, it's like I say all the time, never apologize for something that has the power to change lives. So you know that this has the power to change lives. So why would you keep it to yourself? That's just crazy talk right there.
Right. And so the other thing that, and I know Shannon agrees with me on this one too, but, we've been on it for a week and a day. We have seen some weight loss. Both of us have posted about some weight loss. But we need to be really careful with that too, because, even if you have a really great weight loss product, if you solely focus on that and you don't talk about changing your lifestyle, it is not going to be good for your long-term business. If you focus on health and getting people healthy, as well as the products helping them and using them as a tool. I mean, I don't care if you had a product that made somebody want to throw up if they saw food. Like if you had a product that was like speed that you get from your doctor, you still would be making a big mistake to not teach somebody about nutrition and about exercise and about changing their lifestyle, because first of all, long term, the weight's not going to stay off if you don't change your lifestyle. That's the first thing. The other thing is, you never know when a product gets changed or whatever. If you have a good product that's helping people lose weight and they've changed their lifestyle, then they're going to be good from now on. They're going to keep going. They're going to keep feeling good from your product, and they're going to keep on staying and not gaining that weight back because you have trained them to do that. And Shannon, I posted in the Rockin' Group, Shannon has a great video that I just posted that is, I mean, I think it's awesome. Like when I watched it, I was like, oh my gosh, if I could turn back time 4 years and have every single new customer and new ambassador watch that, because never again is somebody going to come to you and say, I don't know what's wrong with this product, but I'm not losing any weight. Because
Right.
if they're doing what she said and what you're saying, if you send them this video, there's no way they can come back and say that. If somebody changes their lifestyle like she advises them in this video, there's no way they can come back and say that, because they're going to know they didn't change their lifestyle, and that's why it's not working for them. This is a tool to help them get there, and we have to teach them and be their health coach to do that. We use all the resources that we can, like Shannon's video and different things that we can find. We use those tools to help people get healthier.
And it's important. When I started almost 4 years ago, my anniversary date is coming up in June. So it's been almost 4 years. And Janet will tell you, when I started, I told her, I'm not working the business. Don't tell me to work the business. All I want to do is focus on my health right now. And that's all I wanted to do. But because I made that decision that, okay, if I'm going to use these tools to help me get healthy, lose weight, change how I do things, then I wanted to engulf the whole wealthy lifestyle.
That too.
Yes, that too. But I wanted to embrace the whole healthy lifestyle. And so I didn't want to just be, the radio. I wanted to be the video too. Because anybody can listen to the radio and hear it. But when you see the video, and then if somebody sees me out at Walmart and they're like, girl, I thought you said you lost 50 pounds because you sure don't look like you did. So, and I'm not saying you have to go do that. I'm saying that's me. And so I wanted to be a direct representation of what I was putting out there. And I have made it my goal over the last 4 years to a little bit by little bit. It wasn't anything drastic that I've done over 4 years, and Janet will tell you that, but it's been a gradual change. I'm always changing things up. How does it look for me right now? What's my body doing right now? What can I do to change to make it react differently? It's always going to be something that you can change, little things, but you have to make that commitment to it, because I can tell you there are people who started at the same time I started, took the same products I took, lost the same amount of weight that I lost back then, and they've gained it all back. Now, I have not gained any of my weight back. Well, when I say gained weight back, I didn't gain 55 pounds back. That's how much I lost. Now, if I have gained weight, that's because of choices I made, bad choices that I made. I'm overeating, eating the wrong foods. That's on me. So I can't blame that on Plexus because of my poor choices. That's my choice. And so that's why we have to be representative of that. So every day, what you choose to put in your mouth, whether you choose to not get off the couch and you just sit there all day, and when you do have time to get up and go for a walk, you should get up and go for a walk, because that's just going to help you on your journey to better health. So if you had time, even if you have to get up 15 minutes earlier in the day, or you got to go outside and work out for 15 minutes, that's okay. Every little step counts towards leading that better, healthy lifestyle. And that's exactly what you want to give to the people that you're coaching as well. So,
and the good news is that this new Slim seems to be helping people do that.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
it is, I have noticed a huge difference in my cravings and not being as hungry and able to go and eat healthier foods. I'm craving water more. I'm drinking more water, which I already drank a lot of water, but I'm craving water. I'm not craving soda or ever, anything like that. So I'm noticing a huge difference. And from what I hear from people who, are very knowledgeable on this product, is that it's cumulative. So it gets more, the longer you drink it, the better the results are.
Right.
So that's what is exciting, that we're already feeling these differences after a week and a half. But can you imagine in 3 months how great we're going to feel? And that's what I hear from the people that are on the products, have been on the products that long, is that they're feeling amazing. And it's really cool to me, because I'm not a super crunchy person. I'm getting crunchier the more I learn about Plexus and gut health and all that. I'm getting more crunchy and making better choices. But the reaction from the crunchiest people in Plexus is really nice to see, because they know so much about health, and they are giddy over the top over this product. They are just beside themselves with this product. And I know that that is a huge sign of the momentum and the legacy that this company is going to be because of that.
I agree completely. I think the direction that we're going as a company is going to be phenomenal. And now is the time to get on, because I'm telling you, I don't even know what's coming at convention in 2 weeks, but I guarantee that whatever it is, it's going to promote and uplift and push forward this new Slim and where we're going, this new line of products. The redesign on the products is fantastic. I love. It's very contemporary. Adam and I were at REI down in Dallas, and I had my bag of Slim in my purse, my 7-day Slim they gave us in Dallas. And we were walking by the supplement aisle at REI, and I held up that 7-day, and all the colors on the front of that 7-day are all the colors of all the bottles of supplements and everything that's hot right now. So they were right on when they picked out the colors, and the theme and everything is like dead on for moving in to the next, several years for our marketing is just dead on. I'm excited about it. I love it. Love it.
I am so excited. In the comments, we will take some questions in just a minute, but we do plan on covering the die-off. We do need to talk just a little bit about that because we're furthering our gut health. There could be some die-off symptoms. There could be some detox symptoms because when you're adding a prebiotic to your regimen, you are feeding that good bacteria. So more bad bacteria is going to die, and you're going to have more detox. So yes, it's completely normal. We put a post in the group, in the Rockin' group about. Shannon? Did you put a post like that too? Okay. Well, in the Rockin' group, there's a post on tips and things that you can post about and ask questions about this new Slim. And one of the graphics I put in there was the die-off symptoms that you could have from a prebiotic. And so, yes, it's normal. What I've been told is to drink more water, push through it if you can. If you can't, or if you have a customer that can't, have them go down to half a pack of Slim a day and just dilute it and drink it, and drink a lot of water with it. So if you're eating healthier, your detox will be less, your die-offs will be less. So eat very healthy, drink a lot of water, and just push through that, because after that's gone is when you're really going to feel amazing. But yes, it's completely normal. I haven't had anything, but a friend of mine has had a headache. She had a headache for a whole week after. And they said that even though we've been on the triplex, our die-off symptoms might be less, but still you're adding that extra layer of gut health, so you could possibly still have some die-off. But I think the best thing is when you have a new customer, especially somebody who's never been on probiotics before, to let them know ahead of time, hey, this is possibly what you might experience. If you do, yay, that's a great thing, because it means it's working. So if people have that mindset going into the products, like, I'm bring it on to the die-off symptoms, because that just means that my body is reacting great to it. And it's working, man. I want it to work. So that's a good sign to me.
Absolutely. And and some people do get constipation. So if you do get constipated, drink plenty of water. Yeah. Drink plenty of water and up your BioCleanse.
Up in BioCleanse, that's a really good tip too.
Yes, it will help flush you out. So
yeah, I've heard people say up your ProBio too, and that that might cause a little bit more die-off, but it probably will go faster if you did that. If you do it. But yes, be sure you look in the groups for that, because there's a lot of people that have been talking about that. I want to talk about for a second, because a lot of people have the question of when can customers get the products? When can ambassadors that did not sign up for the action pack, or maybe you signed up for the action pack and you want more? We do not know the answer to that yet.
Sorry, we don't know.
We don't know, but we are being told that, we were told at the big reveal that it was going to be at the end of the month or the beginning of June. Right. And so my suspicion is that I feel like, I don't know this for sure, but I feel like maybe they'll make it accessible for ambassadors towards the end of the month, and then for customers at the beginning of June, because I think they're really wanting maybe to start the Leaders Retreat credits off with brand new customers. But we do have a few tips to share about that. One thing that I've heard people doing is, if you have a customer that wants the new Slim, but they do not want to sign up and become an ambassador, they only want to be a customer, of course, you can send them a sample of it and, let them see that they like it. But you can also tell them, I can put you on a VIP list, and as soon as it becomes available for customers, you'll be the first one. You'll be at the top of my list, and I'm keeping a list right now of all the people that want the new Slim as soon as it becomes available. And even if you feel comfortable with this, and I would, taking their credit card information and saying, as soon as it becomes available, I'll go sign you up as a preferred customer or retail, whichever you prefer. I'll shoot you a message and tell you, hey, Jenny, it's May, at the end of May, and the new Slim is available. I have your information. Are you ready for me to sign you up as a customer? Or June 1st, whatever that day is, have them, they feel exclusive because they're on your new VIP list. And you can, have them as a new customer as soon as it becomes available. So I know a lot of people are doing that. Obviously signing them up as a wholesale ambassador, a wholesale customer, so that they can order a welcome pack, which will include the new Slim. You could do that. Shannon, I know, did you see what one of the Jules put in the group, where they suggested that if an ambassador wanted it, that they could find somebody to do it with them and have them sign up for the double pack, the double welcome pack, and then tell them that they'll buy half the pack from them. That's an idea that you could do, and you could get an ambassador at the same time doing that. So those are some different tips that you could do, but we do not know at this point when it's going to be available. I have a feeling they're kind of saving that for convention. I know they want us to be on the products for a while, and they still haven't gotten to all the action packs. I did talk to one of the liaisons today that told me that, I hope it's right, but he says that they are in no danger of running out of the action packs at this point. So they have plenty. So that's a good sign. If you know people that haven't gotten theirs yet, or they haven't gotten to you yet, then chances are you'll still be able to get one.
Yep, I agree with all of that.
So,
and I wanted to point out, Monica mentioned that she got really hungry at first. Well, that is the XOS that's going to work in your body, that prebiotic that's making the Akkermansia go up in your biome. And so that's making your metabolism speed up, and that's why you're getting hungry. So that's a normal thing. If you do get hungry like that, if some of you are feeling like you're ravished and you really need to eat, or you're just starving, just when you are hungry, eat, but just make sure you make good, healthy choices. I eat protein. If I'm hungry outside of a mealtime, I will eat some protein, just something quick and easy in order to put into my body, so that I know that it's good and lean going into my body, as opposed to reaching for peanut M&Ms or brownie or whatever is easy that's sitting right there on the counter. Throw it in the trash. Get you some protein and put it on the, on the
counter. So if you guys have any questions, you can put them in the chat box. The one thing I want to make sure that everybody knows is how exciting convention's going to be. All the new branding.
I'm so excited. 2 weeks from today, I'll be in Las Vegas.
With all the new branding and all, it's going to be it's going to be decorated so neat with all the new branding and colors and everything. And there are still tickets. So when do they stop selling those? Do you know?
I don't know.
If anybody knows, you can put it in the chat box. But today, it's today.
Maybe today, actually. I was getting ready to say, isn't it mid-May? And today's mid-May.
Yeah, so if you have not registered yet, go see if you can register now, because this is something you do not want to miss. I have several people that are teetering. They've got their registration, but they don't know if they can afford to go. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, you cannot afford not to go. This is so good for your business. You know, if you've got a team of 1 or you've got a team of 200, they're watching you. Even if they're not going, they're watching you, and they're going to see your excitement. And there is just nothing that can describe what you're going to have happen to you at convention and what you're going to bring back with you. The knowledge and the excitement and the motivation and the leadership skills and just the fun, everything. It's just so worth it to go. It's so worth it. And you can do it cheap. You can do convention cheap. You can share rooms with people. You can make sandwiches in your room.
Pack you some bread and peanut butter in your suitcase and go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Then you can come sit up in my room at night and we can sit and eat sandwiches. And some
you don't have to go to shows. Last year, we never even went to a show last year. We didn't even leave the hotel until after the convention was completely over. And all we did was walk around. We didn't do anything that cost a lot of money. So you can definitely do it very, very cheap. And it is so worth every penny that you spend.
And it truly is life-changing if you've never been to convention. And if this is your first year, I am absolutely thrilled for you. I can't wait to hear about your experience. But I will tell you, my first convention, I was even like, well, do I even need to go? Is this like a thing that we really need to do? And Jen was like, yes, you need to go to convention. But because again, like I said, I wasn't sold out completely like I wanted to do it for like work at 9 to 5 every day and like really give my whole life to it. Janet will tell you that up until that convention, I was not committed to the process. I mean, people say I'm committed to it. Yeah, I'm all in, but I probably said that, but I wasn't all in until I went to convention and I saw our executives on that stage and I saw the jewels walk across the stage. You talk about motivating somebody when the jewels walk across the stage in front of all those people and you go up there. And my first year, it was a vase. Hold on. Let me just get it. My first year, it was this. And I was so excited. I stood up on the stage and pretended I was drinking out of it. I'm not kidding. There's pictures to prove that. But it was the most motivating thing to see that, and then to see 10,000 people in the same room with the same goal and the same excitement, and that was to bring health to a whole generation of people, was phenomenal. I mean, and that's the opportunity that we have here. And so that changed everything for me, was that moment and being at convention and seeing it and feeling it and being able to walk up to executives. Because let me tell you, that doesn't happen at every convention. Executives like ours don't really exist, but ours are walking around talking to people. They will stand. I have seen them literally stand for hours for people to take pictures with them. They never complain. They never dart out right after it's over. They are there because they are there for us. And they know that. They know that we are what makes this company tick, and they support us 100%. So, and they're nice. So if you see them, walk up to them and talk to them. They'll love on you. It's great.
And just networking with other people and meeting people and then going home and still talking to those people, and just the relationships that you build at convention. We still have chats going on that were founded on a convention from years ago.
Right.
So, it's absolutely worth your time and money, and you will not be sorry if you go.
And in the chat, somebody said, can you go for 2 days? Absolutely, you can go for 2 days. Yeah. You can register today, go for as long as you can. And somebody was talking about flights. You don't have to fly on Memorial Day. Fly the day after Memorial Day. Opening sessions don't start until 3 o'clock. So you have plenty of time to fly in Tuesday morning. And even if you miss opening session and you get there, that whatever flight is cheapest, take the cheapest flight and just get there. Yeah. I mean, go sell something on Craigslist.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Whatever you got to do, that's what I'm saying, people. When I say do whatever you got to do to get to Vegas, now I'm not saying go out on the streets or anything, but go through your house and see if you can find something to sell. It's getting deep in here.
And we do have a convention group for our team. So if you're not in that group and you are going, then let us know for sure so we can add you to that group. So do you think there will be an action pack after the 21st? I doubt it, but
not the same one.
They may put something else out. I'm not sure, but they're just not really letting us know a lot. I don't think they really know for sure what they're going to do until they get all of these action packs out.
Right.
Yes, you can mix the new Slim with the P96. I've heard it's really good. I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, I haven't tried that yet.
Somebody said it tastes like a watermelon slush.
Mm. Oh.
A watermelon cream slush. Somebody said it was really good.
I'll try it.
Okay, so with all the info about clinically proven for weight loss, how do we explain to those who don't need to lose weight?
Because it's about healthy glucose.
Yeah, it's just about balancing your blood sugars and getting once your gut's healthy, then your body automatically regulates to a healthy weight.
When your glucose is in check and it's in balance, it's not going to force you to lose weight. So if you're at a weight that you like, or it's going to be fine. I mean, you might deviate a pound or two, but I mean, it's not going to make you lose 10 pounds if your body doesn't need it. Because obviously, if you're in a healthy BMI, then that means your akkermansia is already probably at a higher level because it's already activated. So if it's not, and say your BMI is higher, then that probably means that your akkermansia is low. And so then it's going to level it out and make sure that your akkermansia starts going up, which enhances your weight loss, if that makes sense.
We don't know anything about Earning Leaders Retreat except for that it's going to start June 1st. So start now getting your list of people together that you want to join your team June 1st and join as a customer June 1st. Start planning it now. Don't start in July or August. Start in June, at the beginning of June, and start June 1st.
Yes.
Work on your PV. Work on getting more customers that you can later flip to ambassadors, but get the PV up, because last time, based on what they put out, the PV what got people to Leaders Retreat. So work on getting your PV higher. And then you have plenty of people to pull from to turn into ambassadors later once they love the products.
Yeah, get out there and get your customers scooting. And in June, when it gets here, you build up, get to 1,000 PV, 1,500 PV, 2,000 PV. You do that for June and July, and then you start flipping them in August. Yeah. So then you're getting double the points. You're getting the points for them as PV, and then you're getting the credits for them as ambassadors when they flip. So that's how you do it. Add them and then flip them. And if you don't know how to do that, get with your upline and say, hey, Shannon said to do this. How do I do this?
Or find some people to go fast start gold, and then you could get there really fast.
Hi.
Let's see. The dates for convention is May 30th?
29th through June 2nd.
29th through June 2nd.
Well, it doesn't technically start until May 30th. Tuesday, May 30th. Opening sessions are at 3 o'clock.
Yes, Leaders Retreat is announced at convention.
So excited. I have no idea where it's at, but I sure hope it goes back to Orlando.
You know, if somebody said plane tickets are expensive. If you look on Spirit Airlines or Frontier Airlines, any of those really no frills airlines, I know people are still getting tickets for $99. So I don't know if it's available in your area, but I know I've heard people say that recently they've gotten tickets for $99. So check your no frills airlines. Those are the best ways to fly if you can.
And please come find me at convention if you're going, so we can take a picture.
Yes, for sure. Allegiant Air is one of them. Allegiant, Spirit, Frontier, any of those are great. Somebody said Tuesday's the best day to look for airline tickets. That's what I've heard.
So that's tomorrow.
Yeah. So register today and then look for your ticket tomorrow. Any other questions? Do we know?
Nicole asked about people who need to gain weight. I don't think that this is going to force or bring on weight for people who need it. If somebody's needing to gain weight, they need to add a cup of complex carbs and a thumb of fat to their diet every day. If they're needing to gain weight, in addition to the protein that they're eating, they need to add a cup of complex carbs and healthy fats. Not a cup of healthy fats, a thumb size of healthy fats.
Do we know if they are releasing any new products for convention? We've heard that they are, because that's what Charles said. We don't know that for sure. I'm assuming that they're doing some kind of reformulation or adding or something to it. Whatever it is, it's going to be super exciting, because if they release, they said it was bigger than the big reveal. So they said if you were excited about the big reveal, then watch out, because whatever they release at convention is much bigger. That's what
that's exciting.
So, and I'm thinking, if they release that at 3 weeks before convention, they must have something really big at convention to tell us. So whatever it is, I am ready to hear it.
And someone's asking, when is Leaders Retreat? I believe Leaders Retreat is October 19th through the 22nd. Is that when it is? Yes. Okay, they're saying it is. Arrive October 19th and you depart on the 22nd, Sunday. So arrive Thursday, depart Sunday.
Nothing's going on Monday night, except for I think the store might be open. You can register Monday night.
Opportunity meeting.
Opportunity meeting. I'm sorry. Yes, the opportunity meeting. And Olivia says Wednesdays are the best day to buy tickets because her husband's a pilot. Well, thank you for that info. I will sure remember that one. Okay, I think that's it for questions. You guys, we are so excited about the next few weeks to come. Best advice is to just make sure everyone knows how excited you are over this new product. Make sure everyone knows that you do Plexus and that you sell Plexus, and that you want to be their Plexus person when they're ready to try. I'm having at our house, we're having a sip and see, a new Slim Sip and See, and we are inviting all of our neighbors. We're inviting our team. We're inviting them to invite guests. We're going to have food. We're going to ask out all the ambassadors to bring a dish. We're going to have food so that people can bring people and say, hey, come have dinner. No pressure. We just want to debut our new product, and we're going to let you taste a sip of it. And we're just going to try to get as many people at our house as possible. And so we recommend that you guys do that too, whether it's online or in person, but get the word out there. Just spread the word that this new product is out, that you've got it, and that you're going to be able to let them buy from you as soon as it comes available.
Mm-hmm. Slam.
Anything else, Shannon?
Nope, I'm good. Golden.
Okay, so we won't have a call this Thursday. I'm not sure what we'll do about the next Thursday, because that's the Thursday right before convention, but we will talk about it, and we will definitely let you guys know. So thank you so much for coming on the call tonight, and